Hello and welcome to the final round. I'm your host, Stephan Bonnar, alongside One Kick, Nick Blomgren.
And it's not my fault this time that we're 15 minutes late.
It's Bonnar's fault.
Bonner's this
right?
time. Notes at the last second.
I love having things blamed on me. It was all
Usually it's
Bonnar.
my fault, but
I get you out of a lot of trouble with your wife.
Yes,
yeah?
you do. Or you get me in a lot of
Bonnar
trouble.
again. Or get you in a lot of
You
trouble.
get me in more trouble, really.
You in one,
You
but
know, with those Bonnar outbursts.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Habitually crossing the line of decency. That'll be the title of my autobiography.
Yes, that would be a good name for you. Crossing the Line of Indecency.
That's
the
right.
book of Stephan Bonnar.
See, the last week's fight, Saturday's fights, the week before I kind of had that card picked as the night of possible upsets. But I was
Right.
just a week early. This
You were a
card,
week early.
this card proved to be the night of upsets. It seems like everyone you didn't expect to win won.
Yeah, it was, and I was thinking, Felice, she's been more of the social media.
Yeah, like her
queen,
head wasn't in the
and
game.
her head wasn't in the game. But of course, by judging from her last few fights before she left, I was thinking, she's going to come in flat again. But she was on fire.
Yeah, she in the words of Nick, she was too much horse for that girl.
Yeah.
She was just more powerful, stronger.
She was being first. Took the takedowns when she was. It was unexpected.
And in the words of Nick again, wherever she wanted to take that fight, it was hers.
Yeah.
She hit
Amazing.
from the clinch, from the top position, standing up. And, hey, the Korean Zombie. I mean, forgive me, but you take 3.5 years out of the sport, and usually you have a little bit of ring rust. And
Yeah,
it turns out the Zombie had been training this whole time for a guy like Bermudez. He said he really worked his wrestling more than anything, and it showed.
Yeah, he was on fire. He was just a buzzsaw. But Korean Zombie seemed to adjust, and then all of a sudden said, come on.
And Bermudez could punch. He knocks people out, and he landed that overhand right on the Korean Zombie, and it's like the Korean Zombie didn't even feel it.
Yeah,
didn't even
just-
phase him.
he
Walked
just ate
right
it.
through it.
I guess that goes to prove there's no ring rust.
Well, we have a very special guest. I love those words. This guy knows the fight game more than anyone. That's his job, actually, here at the Palms at from CG Sports. Matthew Holtz is the man who makes the odds on the fights, and he has a sharp brain when it comes to this fight game. Let's bring him on the show. Matt, come on up. So,
Guys, thanks for having me.
I must say, you are the man. You come prepared. You make some really good notes. And what were your thoughts on the Korean Zombie?
Well, I wanted to first say, look, that you were right on point with the underdogs this past Saturday. Best betting card for underdogs since October 2016, UFC Fight Night 96, as 5 underdogs got home, including Felice Herrig at plus 300. So not only 5 dogs, but a 300 dog. It was a good night for the underdog bettors. Look, I thought he would have a lot of ring rust, and I thought while the Korean Zombie got the big knockout, I thought he was really hittable. Bermudez got a lot of shots in. He wasn't moving his head, and it might have worked in that fight against Dennis Bermudez, but would it work against Aldo, Max Holloway, Frankie Edgar? I'm not sure. So I think he obviously has a cult following. They were massively behind him on Saturday. But I think the UFC needs to be a little bit careful with this guy. Maybe a Cub Swanson, a Doohoo Choi, someone like that. But I wouldn't give him Edgar or
Not
Jeremy
a top
Stevens.
5 guy just yet.
Maybe not quite yet.
Yeah, I think they need to think about this. They can make him a star in Korea. Next thing you know, they got
That's right.
UFC in Korea now.
Yeah.
The UFC's notorious for taking their breadwinner out of there.
Well, once again, it's the Barnum and Bailey circus now. They're not
it's
building
all about
stars
the-
anymore.
the
They build
UFC.
them and then they kill them.
Exactly. Like, perfect example. Ronda Rousey. That girl makes you a lot of money. Was that the best fight for her after she completely was psychologically destroyed against Holly Holm? I don't think so. Putting her in there with
BJ Penn, you're wrong. BJ, the 23-year-old kid against BJ.
Brock Lesnar.
People still want to see those guys fight.
For him. And there's still fights for them. There's still good fights for them.
Those are legends. Why do you feed the legend the young wolf? Make him kill him. a great WSOF card out in New York City.
Yeah,
we had a
sure
great
was.
time.
End of the year, yeah.
The fans were really all about it. You know, they were. It was awesome.
Did you bring Desmond up there?
You know what? I did not, only because he had.
Oh, that's right. He just said fresh off the knee surgery.
You know, they did that knee surgery you had.
Yeah, where he got a bunch of things fixed. Yeah, he told me.
Yeah.
I believe it was 2 ligaments, the meniscus, and the joint capsule. So a big knee surgery. Hope you're healing up, Desmond. All around great guy. For those of you who don't know, that's Nick's brother, old left hook. But noticed that it seemed to go out to New York and load that card up, and so we got this card. I'm looking forward to seeing Uncle Creepy get back in there, but he's fighting a guy who's 12-0, and I'm really calling that guy. You know, in the first time he fights this card later on, now super nice, and he's